My name is Tim Halcomb. I'm the owner of Pure Tax. I thought I would spend a few moments in a good to know session to educate you a little bit about what is tax resolution, what we do, and what to expect, and also the scams that are out there. So, as the owner of the company, I talk to people throughout the country on a daily basis, and people reach out to us to get tax help. Tax resolution is basically help for tax problems. They can be IRS audits or state audits. They can be tax liabilities that people can't pay. They can be issues with back filing of tax returns, or a variety of different things from fraud to just confused about what your responsibilities are. So, in a tax resolution firm, the IRS recommends you have what they call a composite team. And what that means is you have attorneys, you have enrolled agents, you have accountants, bookkeepers, CPAs, and that's what a good company would have. What happens is typically companies like that will listen and hear what you have to say, what your problem is, and within a reasonable period of time, they work with you and resolve the issue. Tax resolution is typically taking a problem that you have from the beginning all the way to a point to a resolution or an end point. So that can be tax preparation or also legal work to help you get help with the problem that you're struggling with. Some things you should look for, in a tax resolution firm that are very important. When they quote you, it should be a flat fee. So going in, you should know exactly the entire cost before you hire someone. You should also do background checks and see if the people that are working your case and are legitimate people, they're attorney qualified people. You should also know who you're going to be working with. Do you work with a salesperson, or you get to work directly with the attorney? We recommend that the power of attorney is directly with the client, so that is always the best way. You should also make sure all services are covered. There's not extra things that you have to worry about it coming back to pay for later. So those are some of the biggest things. We're seeing a lot of scams going on out there through the last probably 10 years. And those scams could be everything from people just taking your money and giving you false promises to having issues with companies opening one day and closing the next. So you want to look for companies that have been around for a while, that are established. Some other things that are scams going out there is upcharging. That's what I call it. Basically, you start with a very low fee, and next thing you know, if you want us to continue, you need to pay us this much more. And so you're really kind of caught in a corner. That's a really important thing to kind of keep in mind, that should never happen. So those type of items, doing a check about exactly where where the company, if they've been another company before this one, and they've been a third generation or generational company. So you want to make sure they've been around for a while under the same name. I wouldn't put a lot of stock in companies with Better Business Bureau ratings, just because personally I feel that that's not a good indicator of whether or not you're a good company. I can personally tell you there's companies out there that have A+ ratings that aren't very good. So you have to make those decisions for yourself. Making sure that the person is talking to you is educating you, not just trying to sell you. It's showing you the problem, whether you go with them or not, that you're actually getting help and learning about the problem at hand and how to deal with it. So as far as getting help, answer a call, ask questions, someone that you feel comfortable with, that you can verify what they're saying is true. Again, getting that flat rate fee underhand, and making sure that that's the entire cost. Making sure who it is that's going to be handling your case. Making sure you can see that they're a barred attorney or a qualified enrolled agent. All those people are very, very good. Making sure that if you need to talk to them, you have ways to be able to communicate. You don't have a middle person. That's really, really important. So, Pure Tax, these are all areas that we specialize and we pride ourselves in. If you have a tax problem, I would highly encourage you to reach out, ask some questions, whether you hire us or not. We can certainly help you get you where you need to go. Even if you decide to go with a different company, you know that you've gotten good advice and solid advice that you can count on. Thanks for listening, and looking forward to talking to you the next time.